He's the first fighter to ever accuse Yuri Foreman of that.
He see Yuri come in straight ahead like he's been doing, but about the third punch, Cotto comes with a beautiful counter left hook, and that hook has been very effective all night long. What he does is wait for Yuri to come straight in, which Yuri does once he jumps ahead, and he's countering with a beautiful check hook.
Combi box numbers through the fifth round. Cotto averaging 11 out of 36. Yuri 9 out of 33. Feels like more activity than that. And a fairly interesting free-flowing fight as we reach the middle, or the near midpoint in the sixth round.
Anyone remember any clinches so far?
Not one.
I think Yuri Foreman is showing the temperament of a real fighter here in the face of a much more experienced, harder punching star.
I don't think Foreman could possibly lose any fans as the result of the way he's fought so far. It's kind of interesting to see him with the blood streaming down his face like this. Pressing the action and trying to land his right hand. But Cotto has been the superior boxer as he has made big progress from the apparent doldrums of his setbacks in the last year or two.
And he's been relentless with his attack, and it's smart because right here he can take chances because he's fighting a guy that he knows he's much stronger than. So he can take good gambles, which are not smart for Yuri to be taken, but this is right down Cotto's alley.
First time at 154, Cotto looks comfortable at the weight. He'll be a little short for this division. Earlier you saw Martirosyan, who's 6 feet, also fights at 154. Left hook again.
This jab from Cotto has been very beautiful tonight.
Good combination there. Jab, right hand, left hook across the top. Blocked everything but the one right hand from Foreman and a near headbutt.
When Foreman punches, he usually lands. The only problem is when he comes to the head, Cotto counters, and he gets caught with a better punch than he's landing.
Everybody thought that Foreman's speed and lateral movement would leave Cotto in the dust. Cotto doesn't seem to have been bothered by the lateral movement at all. He's landing his punches when he wants to.
Yes, he is, because Foreman's punching power isn't enough to scare him so that he can take the risk that he needs to take to land those punches.
He can walk right in.
Exactly.
And that's why Foreman is the opponent for Cotto tonight. Because when you're trying to rehabilitate a fighter's confidence, oftentimes you put him in with a guy who's not such a great puncher.
Look at Cotto matching footwork with Yuri Foreman. Look at him moving side to side in the same rhythm as Foreman and staying right with him. That was not expected.
Not at all.
Okay, listen, give me a wet cloth, please.
Here, right here.
Listen. Let's string them out. Let's get them in the late rounds, okay? Let's start moving them towards there.
Dry and relax.
You got grease in there?
Listen.
Here's a punch zone look at the punches which have been landed by Miguel Cotto on Yuri Foreman through round 6.
All right, listen.
And you see the 34 punches on the chin. Many of those are jabs. Recently, left hooks have been added into the mix. Cotto's sometimes vaunted right hand hasn't been that big a factor tonight, but his left hand has been winning him the fight. A rare smile from Miguel Cotto as Emmanuel Stewart scrambles out of the ring. We're past the midway point of the fight into round 7. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim. 59-55, 5 rounds to 1, Miguel Cotto. You know, Jim, to me, this is a very easy fight to score. You got one guy that's always on his toes, can't get any power because he's on his toes, moving. Another guy, flat-footed, landed hard hooks. I mean, the flat-footed guy is just doing more damage in every round. The only thing that Yuri Foreman needs is another foot. If this ring was 1 foot bigger, he might be doing better, but he ain't getting that 1 foot and he's losing. 5-1 Cotto.
Foreman apparently trips over a photographer.
No, his knee gave out.
You all right?
No, he has suffered an injury.
Wanna walk it off? Give me time. Walk it off, champ. Suck it up, kid.
I think this is it for him. I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
Was it just a fall?
I think so. I think he just fell, and I think his knee gave away.
Okay?
Harold, does he have 5 full minutes?
Well, that's what Marshall can't do. Definitely give him up to 5 minutes if he needs it. I'll give you 5 minutes, kid.
And you hear McCanty say, I'll give you 5 minutes. This could be the end of the fight. Foreman without legs
Your ankle?
is like Cotto without fists.
You ready? Time in. Suck it up, kid.
Foreman limps back to the center of the ring, clearly compromised. Cotto may just go in for the kill.
He should. And Foreman can't take his body shot. If he can't Foreman a good body shot, this fight might be over anyway.
Crowd comes to life. They realize the danger for Foreman. He's got a brace on that knee. Yuri Foreman hobbling on the right knee. He's done. There's no way he can continue in the fight at this point. Miguel Cotto, I think, is going to get a victory here, as it looks as though Yuri Foreman has a legitimate and serious knee injury.
Doc. Suck it up. Hey, Doc. You want more time? You're a game guy. You all right? You want to go?
How courageous is this, or how foolish?
This is a fighter we're watching here in Yuri Foreman.
The crowd is in a fever pitch. The Foreman fans are in ecstasy because their man is fighting and trying to get through it. The Cotto fans are in ecstasy because their man is closing in on a big win. Left hook knocks the mouthpiece out of Foreman's mouth. That was a brilliant uppercut hook by Cotto. So much stronger than Foreman. Hammering him now. Yuri without footwork tries to fight back. Hard right hand by Foreman. High drama in Yankee Stadium.
And this is worthy of those old ballpark fights right now.
Now you have a cut over that bad eye. I think that bad eye got hurt just now. Oh, good body shot.
Cotto is landing some heavy leather in this round.
Yeah, you know, that bad eye is bothering him. He's using his hands at it.
McCanty is talking to Foreman as Cotto stalks him around the ring. Good right hand by Yuri Foreman.
You got to stay on that red corner.
Good hook by Cotto. Foreman with the weakest possible lateral movement.
Time.
Round 7 comes to a close.
Where's it, Doc? Do you want me to stop it?
In a moment, Roy. Oh, here it is. Here's the first fall. Show us what happened here.
Well, it looks like he was just moving, and right there you saw his leg go. He tried to plant on that knee, and it just went. I told you, his knee just gave away on him. It wasn't nothing he tripped over. He tried to plant. Watch again. He tried to plant and throw it right hand. See that? He slipped that time.
That's the second fall.
That one hurt worse because the water caused his knee to go out from under him. But that first one, he just planted, and his knee just gave away on him.
And he obviously needs some lateral support on that knee. He's fighting with that brace.
Power shots in round 7. Cotto landed 27 of them. Foreman fought back and landed 10. But a very compromised Yuri Foreman is in big trouble in Yankee Stadium as we enter round 8.
Sometimes we see fighters who look for excuses. This is not Yuri Foreman. He's not trying to use this injury as an excuse at all.
He may not win, but he's going to remake his whole reputation.
And he's still fighting to win.
Yes, he is. I think his own corner did him more damage than